getting set in a vaccination clinic to receive the people who are getting shots. But look at the entertainment. Francis Palma-Pelletier on the double bass, along with Sophie Coder on the cello, beautiful duo, entertaining. They're part of an organization called La Société pour les Arts en Milieu de Santé, the SAMS as it's known, nonprofit group that plays music in health establishments, like a vaccine clinic. So we were looking at that, and here's Francis Palma-Pelletier with me this morning in Montreal. Welcome to our program. Delighted to meet you, Francis.
Hi.
Hi. We were looking at that the other day and we thought, we've never heard of this. We've heard of all sorts of things happening across the country, DJs and the like, but never beautiful, in that case, chamber classical music there in the convention center in Montreal. So we thought we have to meet Francis and hear about this. Tell me, whose idea was this? How did it all come about?
Well, it was a premiere for me too, for never played in the vaccination center, but we just caught what were called 2 days before by the SAMS, who usually send us in nursing homes and other types of concert, and they asked us to come and play at the vaccination in the Congress Center. So we had no idea what to expect, but as you've seen in the video, it went really well. We're quite happy with this.
And we'll keep looking at that video because it was beautifully shot. It looks like people were happy too. What did you perform for them?
Well, it was, we didn't know what to expect because there was people from 25 up to 45. So the repertoire, we just brought classical music, some pop music arrangements, some songs. We played an arrangement from Félix Leclerc. We played all sorts of really various repertoire, and people were just coming and asking, "Oh, what was this last piece? I really liked it." And you can see that there was even a vaccinator trying to conduct herself.
That's fantastic. People making requests, maybe, I don't know.
Yes, we got requests. People, well, could you play the Ave Maria? Could you play some Bach music? Could you play again this? We played the Every Breath You Take from the Police, and people asked it again, and then people were making applause, and we got selfies, and it was fun to play in front of real people for a long time. It was really nice also for the musician.
Isn't that fantastic? I don't know if you calmed them down. Was that part of it too? Just maybe to pass the time, because you have to wait, of course, to make sure there's no reaction. But
yes, that's where we're playing. We're not playing in where people are getting the vaccine, but there's also one part of the big hall where they're waiting for the 15 minutes after, and that's where they're having a concert. And I find it really symbolic because it's people haven't been able to go to concert for 14 months, and then they get a vaccine, they wait for 15 minutes, and they have a glimpse of what will be the real life by having a real musician in front of them. And I think people really enjoy that. That's the way I see it, I hope.
Well, I think so too. You know, I'm just struck. I don't know if this is the case, but people are often very emotional when they get the shot because it means, you know, health and safety. And then they're hearing music at the same time, beautiful music live. I just think maybe the emotion must have been very high there.
Well, yeah, well, they're kind of far, we don't know, but the people were sitting there, and they would come and say, well, thank you, that was great to hear. And not just the people getting vaccinated, but also the vaccinators came to us and said, oh, it was really a great day to have you here. I hope my stand could be closer to the musician, because you see in the video it's so big. And yes, they were really, they had a lot of emotion also.
I bet. Well, I know there are more of these performances set. The province has invested in this, and sounds like it's a good idea. But I have a question for you before I ask you to do me a favor, and that is, we talked about how you haven't been able to play in front of real people for such a long time. But with the reopening announcement yesterday from the Premier, and maybe even people in the Bell Centre for that Canadiens game if it gets to Game 6, I mean, how do you feel to be thinking about reopening and maybe festivals and venues and normal performance for you?
I feel really relieved because I've been playing some concert on TV, recorded, and at some point there's no point to play without a public for me. So getting there to play in front of real people, that's really great for me as a musician, and I think I talk for also a lot of my colleagues from the SAMs and other. We really miss that, the contact with the public. So I'm really happy to do it again.
I bet.
Really looking forward to play a concert in front of real people.
Listen, what a pleasure to have you on the program this morning. Thank you, Francis. Let me be your public today. Let our viewing audience be your public. I can't let you go as you hold that beautiful instrument without saying, can you not, maybe play me to commercial break? Something, performance?
Yes, of course. I prepared, what about the tango?
Okay. Whatever you'd like.
Really miss people dancing in sound of the music, so I hope they'll start dancing soon. So here we go.